Can we kindly ask the team of I Copy You from Qatar to start getting ready? In the time being, we'll have a small interview with Mr. Nabil Nusaybi, the one and only diamond sponsor for this event. Mr. Nusaybi, good evening.
Good evening to you.
How are you tonight?
Doing very well, thank you.
How did you find this event compared to what you were expecting?
Very interesting event. I'm very pleased to be here. I think it's great. Enjoying it.
What did you expect from the students tonight to present?
Well, exactly that. Innovation, creativity. They're doing exactly that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nusaybi. Can we give it up, please, to Mr. Nusaybi from Corporation? Thank you. I'll head up to our Lebanese team. Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can I have your name, please?
Yes. Jad Ashur from Lebanon, representing Medic Hustle team.
Nice to meet you, Jad. Jad, can you please explain to us a little bit about your project that you are going to, or you were supposed to present to the judges?
So our project mainly targeted to make sure that the patient takes his correct medicine at with the correct dosage at the time. So there is an application at the doctor's clinic to prescribe the prescription on it, specifying the medicine name, time, and the duration. Then the pharmacist provides cartridges that in order to put in the Remind Rock pill box. At the patient's side, he only gets this data. Reminders are set. When we don't only remind the so when the reminder alerts, he just needs to tap the pill box and it dispenses the correct medicine with the correct dosage at the right time.
Jad, if I may ask, which exact patients you were designing your program or your software for?
Targeted for all patients, mainly for those who have chronic diseases or inhaler, arthritis, and so on.
And is it the first time you visit Qatar?
Yes.
And who from the teams do you think that you've got along with, and who from the teams you encouraged their projects?
The Lebanese team and the Palestinian.
Thank you very much, Jad, and best of luck in the upcoming projects. Thank you, the Lebanese projects.
There is no sound. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our presentation. I am Noor, and my partner.
I am Ward Hakuz, and we've brought our little friend right here tonight.
Hello, I am RoboSapien.
We are from Qatar University. We are from Qatar University, and we are iCopyU team. Actually, some of you may wondering why we choose this name for our team. Because it reflects the idea behind the project, which is a humanoid robot mimicking human movements. And our objective of this project is to help autistic children in order to improve their social and communication skills. And to know how this can be effective, let me explain briefly about autism. Actually, autism is not a disease, it is a disorder. And to be more specific, it is a neurodevelopmental disorder which individuals are born with. And one more thing to add, autism has no cause or cure discovered yet. And one more thing to add also, and it is important to know that 1 in each 68 individuals around the world is diagnosed with autism. And now, actually dealing with autism is really a tough task because one main reason that the autistic child, each autistic child is considered as a special case, and he may have one or more symptoms on the autism spectrum, and he may be low functional or high functional or anywhere in between in the autism spectrum. And it is really a tough task also to capture the attention of an autistic child. And here is where humanoid robots actually can help. Several experiments and studies showed that the autistic child become more attentive and more interactive with the presence of a humanoid robot in his environment. And there is one recent study showed that the time needed to capture the attention of an autistic child shrank from 20 minutes to less than 5 minutes with the presence of the humanoid robot in his environment. And now let me explain briefly about the technical details of the project. Here we are using the Kinect camera, Microsoft Kinect camera, to capture the movements of the person standing in front of it. Then these movements will be sent to a running lab view program on Windows 8.1 tablet. And we are using also these movements will be converted to IR signals. These signals will be sent to the humanoid robot through a USB IRT, which is IR transceiver. And we have the RoboSapien humanoid robot. Now we will make a live demo for the project. Here is my partner doing some movements in front of the camera. The camera will capture these movements, send them to running program. This program will map the joints coordinates to an IR signals. These signals will be sent to the robot through the USB IRT, and then the robot will copy the same movements. Okay, here is our user interface. As you can see, there is a video captured by the Kinect camera. We have an indicator to show the user if he is standing in the correct position in front of the camera and the camera can detect his movements or not. We have two buttons. We have two buttons, the play and the record button, to enable the programming mode in the robot. And also we are working with the LabVIEW graphical programming environment, where you can edit and build and create your design using several blocks, each block called a VI. Now, our project actually targeting care centers, schools for children with special needs, and even families, because it's affordable and low-cost solution. We have conducted several discussion meetings with members from MADA, Qatar Technology Assistive Technology Center. We are planning to conduct some tests in Shafallah, and we have conducted already several tests in a step-by-step school. And now my partner will explain about these tests.
4 minutes.
While I'm telling you about the tests, there will be videos showing these tests and their results. So in our initial test, we wanted to see the initial reaction of the children to the presence of the robot in their learning environment. That's why also we've asked the teachers to tell us about the usability of the project, and we wanted to see if the children thought it was easy to use. From the teachers' feedback, we now know that our product is easy and simple to use. We also concluded that only children who are highly functional understood the mimicking concept at this stage. Low functional children had a hard time understanding this concept, but we are planning to work on that, as you will see later in the presentation. Also, let me tell you that we have conducted some more tests with the children individually to see how things will be. In these activities, we wanted to see if we can teach children some social and communication behaviors such as sharing and greeting. Children were more than happy to share toys with the robot and wave goodbye to it whenever it's leaving or entering the classroom. Also from that, we took it a little step further to go to creating games, customized games. This is a game called Get Me Out. Basically, the child has to navigate the robot throughout the maze to get him from the start to the end. This is a video showing us doing the test with a child named Aisha. This game is created for highly functional children, and it is based on motion detection. These are the three main hardware, main skills that we are working on in this game. Also, we created a game called RoboColor. RoboColor is a game where the child presses in the middle, the robot will reply saying a color, and if the child presses on the right color, the robot will navigate around a board, just like you will see next in the video, and go towards the right color. Now, this is the video of the test. This child is called Yasin. He's a low-functional child. In this video, you will see him pressing on the tablet to make the robot go towards the right color. This game is designed for low-functional children.
2 minutes.
And because we noticed that low-functional children had a hard time understanding the mimicking concept, that's why we tried to approach things differently to make this thing in reverse, but we're taking it in steps. These are the three main skills that we are targeting in this game. Also, this is our project timeline. We started with a basic design and we customized the robot. Then we took the whole thing to a tablet to make it more flexible and easy to use. We built customized games, and now we are working with more sophisticated robots than our robot, and we're aiming to get an internet-based connectivity system, and we're aiming to get to this idea to the toy market to make customized games and to make customized robots. This is the financial breakdown of our project. These are the three main hardware components of our basic design. From them, we calculated a total cost and added to it an effort value to reach a value of about $400. And then we suggested a market price of about $686. Please let me thank all those who helped us, Mr. Ajas from MEDA, Mrs. Connor from Step by Step School for all the support and guidelines she gave us, our professor, Dr. Uwais, Engineer Shakir for being there with us and being supportive, all the children and parents who participated in this whole thing. And right now, I think the robots have something to say.
Help us make a difference.
Thank you, team. I copy you from Qatar. Sorry.
More demo from Neo Robot.
I am now. After RoboSapien. Now, I'll copy you next.
It's going to copy your movements next.
Thank you, ladies. I copy you from Qatar. And now we'll give 5 minutes for the judges for the Q&A.
Okay, so thank you for addressing this important topic, and I love the robot dress. Can you identify to me who do you think is your competition?
Okay, so you're asking about who can compete with this idea.
So did you look at solutions that work in the same space, and how are you differentiated from these solutions?
Definitely. Actually, couple of, let's say, months ago, there was this company at our university, Qatar University, where they presented robots, similar robots, where they presented robots that could mimic the human movements and so on. However, usually these robots are really costly. That's why we've come up with a solution that is low cost, so let's say schools or parents can buy it with an affordable cost and even have different ones in different classrooms. Thank you.
My question is on your target market. Do you see selling this device is going to apply more likely for medical institutions, for therapy, or do you see this becoming more of a commercial item?
Well, the beauty of this project is that it can be both. What we're aiming for at this stage, or what's important for us now, is to get this project or idea across to autistic children. This is our primary aim. This idea can be also used with different kinds of disabilities, like physical disabilities, especially with children, because children really love robotic toys and they are fascinated by them. However, this can also be used by people. I mean, we ourselves had a really nice time letting the robot go through the maze. So, yeah.
And one last follow-up question. You show a video where there is a young boy testing out the application on a device and he's testing it with a robot. How much of a sample did you garner in putting this together, and what was the feedback from the institutions that you took it to?
I didn't get the first part of your question. I couldn't.
So you tested this on how many children, and what was the feedback of the institutions that have seen your solution?
Okay.
Actually, we have tested this project or this idea with several cases, but both of them was so successful, and the teachers in the school showed that or said that it's a really nice idea, but we have to improve, to add more improvements. That's why we have introduced several improvements to our project design.
Also, I just want to add one point. There is a parent here with us who really encouraged us to go forward in this project. She told me she has an autistic child, and she told me that the first thing that they are told is to copy your child when you have an autistic child. And she said that she was more than happy to have someone help her in copying her child. Please, thank you to her.
1 minute, 30 seconds. Judges and team, please. I believe that's it. Thank you, Qatar team. I copy
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
your presentation. Thank you, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, we have dinner ready for you, starting now from 1 hour. Afterwards, we will have the innovation teams presenting for you their projects. Thank you and enjoy your dinner.